This podcast has been rated 18. Anyone offended by profanity or strong humour has been advised.
Tsunamicast, the wave is crashing. With Tsunami Lord and cage your carrot, they're always action-packed. Taste. Bring the heat. Tsunami Lord and cage your carrot, they're the show you can't beat. Tsunami Lord, cage your carrot riding this wave. Tsunamicast.
Hello everyone and welcome to TSUNAMICAST. Hey! Welcome to a lovely Monday morning. It's time to chill. It's Monday morning. Start of a brand new week. Let's go. So yesterday's stream the morning one went very well, but the evening one got cancelled because of an event that was going on next door. They're having a party. So yeah, and there was loads of fireworks and stuff, and I couldn't even stream because it was interfering with my microphone. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna get straight on into the topics for today. My first topic I want to talk about, incognito browser, let's zoom into it, there we go, is I want to talk a little bit about something. Of course, it is One UI 7. If you don't know what One UI is Samsung's sort of like distribution, sort of like operating system based on Android 15 for their smartphones and devices. And well, it's pretty much delayed. It's been pretty much delayed for the past few weeks or so on the S24, S23 and S22. But now they've given us like a release timeline for the S24, S23, S22 and S21. So, apparently Samsung is now ready for a stable rollout according to Sammy Fan. We'll see what they have to say. And this is published 2 days ago by Yash. As you can see, the new icons and stuff, everything. I will say this: Android devices, Samsung will always be way better than Apple. I don't care what any of you Apple nerds think. You're on the wrong smartphone. Get yourself over to Samsung, where the real game-changing technology is. And yeah, so if you see, Samsung dropped Beta 4 for the S24 series in India and Korea, with the US rollout following fast. But where's the UK version? Mid-March, so mid-March we're talking for the S24. Well, what I read about, uncertain if we come out of this one, what I read on Hans India this morning was, there's like a timeline. Here we go. So this is talking about This is talking about early March is apparently when they're going to get a stable release of One UI 7 for the S24. Well, S23 users like me S23 users like me, who obviously have the S23 Ultra, which is me. I have an S23 Ultra, one of the best smartphones I've ever had. It isn't getting released till around about late March. Yeah, early March, etc. Late March, early April. I'm getting confused because that blooming advert. But yeah. Now, I'm going to show you some of the change, like One UI 6.1 versus One UI 7. We're going to have a look at some of the changes. Here we go. Here we are. So if you look now, this is what the phone icon currently looks like on all One UI 6 stuff. So here's the camera icon, the clock, the contacts, gallery, messages. Although we don't worry about messages because messages is getting phased out. Samsung messages getting phased out, and everyone that's a Samsung thingy, like on Samsung, has been told to obviously get Google Messages, which is supports RCS, which is highly superior than the messaging system that Samsung has in place at the moment. Then you've got the internet app's been just like a load of icon changes, and radio. Well, I don't have the radio app for some reason. I think they got rid of the radio app for the UK. The last time I had a radio app was when I had an LG. So my first ever smartphone was the LG Spirit 4G. That's it. This is my first ever smartphone. This is the phone I had. It's my first ever smartphone. The LG Spirit 4G. And this is literally the back. It was an amazing phone. I'm not going to lie. And then after I had an LG, this is like what I had at secondary school. So I had an LG, and then I had Honor 8X, I think it was. No, it wasn't Honor. It wasn't that. It was some sort of Honor. Honor 8. I don't know. It was. Oh no, it's not an Honor 8. It was a Honor 6. Was it Honor 6? I can't. 6X, was it that? I can't remember what. Is that it? The Honor 6X. This is it. This is the phone I had there. Yeah, this is the phone I had. The Honor 6X was what I had, and that was my second smartphone. I only had it. I don't really like Honor devices. They're crap, but the LG was like a good start. But then after that, I went to Samsung, and I'm going to be committed to Samsung forevermore. I got the Samsung A70. This is it. This is what I got. The Samsung A70 in blue. This is literally the phone. But like, mine was blue. Mine was that light baby blue. Oh, it was a nice phone. What a nice phone it was. I mean, Samsung's mid-range phones are really, really good. Oh look, you can even get wireless charging things for them. And then I got the Samsung S21 in this colour. This is literally, I had the Samsung Galaxy S21. Amazing phone. Amazing. And then after that, we got a present. I've got the S23. No. Ultra. I have this. This is literally my phone. I have the S23 Ultra. And as I hold it in my hand, it's still a great phone. Like, I could not fault the S23. And the stylus is mint. I like stylus because I can literally just write stuff down with the stylus and it'll convert into words with me while I'm like busy. It's really, really amazing. Yeah. Oh, I tell you what we could do. I'm gonna go through the phones that my friend KJ has had, from what I've seen. Okay, because I think we're just gonna have to talk about phones this morning, like, and just like make it techie sort of this morning. I mean, tonight's stream's gonna be amazing. Me and KJ are gonna talk about Star Wars. Yeah, so the first phone I saw KJ had was the HTC One M8. Oh boy, when Nat had this phone, it was a fucking cool phone, and I'm not even like, this is literally what Nat had. KJ had. It was a really good phone. I mean, case. This is literally what he had. He had the dock case for it as well. He had the dock case, KJ, and it was amazing. I think KJ would probably say that's probably the best phone he ever had, was the HTC One M8. The amount of stuff he would do on it. Back when we were seconds, and then he got the Samsung Galaxy S7, and then he got the Samsung Galaxy S7. Well, it wasn't Edge; it was just the normal S7. And yeah, he got that, and now he currently rocks the S21. Like I did, but he's got the purple version of it. He's got this one. This is the one that he's got, Phantom Violet. An amazing phone as well. But if I show you this, Samsung versus Apple, right? Samsung versus Apple. I want to read you something. Where is it? Here we go. Android Authority. Yes. Android. I don't care what you say. There you go. Has a lot more. Exactly. They do. They have a lot more phones, like budget option phones with similar performance to like Apple's flagship phones. And yeah, I'm not even going to get into it. But iOS is easy because they made it easy, right? You better off trying to go to Android and getting some things that are a little bit harder and learning how to do it, because it'll increase your technical skill of using a phone and increase. Android's based on Linux, and so's iOS. It's based on like some form of Unix, Linuxy stuff. But yeah, like with Samsung phones, if you see, this is the entry, and the A series of Apple's. It's like the A series is affordable for anyone. The A16, right, and then this is their mid-range, right. The A55 is a mid-ranger, whereas they've got the SE. The SE is crap. The SE is literally last year's phone with a few things knocked down off it. and that's what I'm gonna say. It's just that with like less specs knocked down on it. I mean, if there's one thing I did learn in my digital forensics degree is that Android is more secure in some ways than Apple is, and there's some ways that Apple is more secure than an iPhone. Than a Samsung. But yeah, one of my uni mates currently has this. I don't know what flip phone he has, but he has a Samsung. He has a Fold, and it's like when I was like in lectures with him and stuff, you get out and unfold it. It's like a fucking tablet. It's literally like a tablet, and it looks mint. I like the flip ones as well. The flip ones are good, but I think I'm gonna stay to my ultras for now. Now I'm trying to think of what else. I was going to talk about. Android 15. So this is the logo for Android 15. So this is Samsung's a little bit late with Android 15 because all Google Pixel devices have got Android 16. Literally, they've got Android 16. And probably by the time we get 16, they'll have Android 17 and so forth. There. Basically, that's what they confirm. If you read the Reddit bit. Yeah, that's boring crap. Oh, what was I gonna do? Yeah, just letting you know, this stream's going to be a little bit shorter than normal. Probably because tonight's stream's going to be a little bit longer due to the fact that subject is Star Wars, and for all Star Wars fans, me and KJ intend to do a really good job for you guys. So yeah, let us know let us know in the comments below what topics you want us to discuss, because we'll be more than happy to discuss them if we think that they're suitable to be on our little podcast show at the moment. Oh yeah, right. So when I was at university, right. I was in a module called I was in a Linux module. Let's just say it was like the Linux module for my degree, and they were talking about Riser FS. That's it, Riser FS. Right now, it's a Linux file system, and it was created by Hans Riser. Now, Hans Riser is very famous because if you click on Hans Riser, here's Hans Riser. He's sentenced to 15 years to life. He murdered his blooming wife. He literally murdered his wife. One second, and then after this I found a really funny joke. No, it's not on here. Sorry, it's not on here. Ah, it's not there. There's like a joke I found. I can't find it but it was funny. It was a bit like strong humour, but yeah. That's all I'm really gonna say. I mean, when it comes to like operating systems for computers, I'm a Linux guy. I don't care what anyone says. I do like Linux. That's why I've got an XP like desktop right here in a gaming PC, chassis with gaming PC like spec components. But I also do have a bit of love for Windows. I don't like Mac OS. I don't like anything created by Apple. I'm fully against Apple. So there we go, there's the Apple logo. I'm fully against them. Well, so anyway, getting back to the topic, so the version of Linux I use is, of course, I'm going to tell you, I use, well, it's really hard to tell you. I use Arch, by the way. Here we go, Arch, by the way. Arch Linux, of course, the god of Linux. This is, if you're really good at, if you've got really good technology and you're like a super user, use Arch. There's only really two distros that you can really use, Arch or Debian, and then their forks. So, like a fork of Arch would be, for example, what's it called? Like Garuda. Garuda Linux is based on Arch. Based on Arch Linux. And then whereas become a Debian. You might recognise these two distros. If you don't, if you've never heard of Linux before, you might recognise. Has anyone ever heard of Ubuntu? Ubuntu. Well, that's a fork of Debian. And then you've got like Linux, Linux Mint, and that's a fork of Debian and Ubuntu. Now I'm going to cover three other distros, and let's just get OpenSUSE. I like OpenSUSE. I want to get not OpenSUSE. OpenSUSE. OpenSUSE Tumbleweed or OpenSUSE Leap or OpenSUSE. OpenSUSE is amazing. I absolutely like OpenSUSE. It's a German, it's like a German distro of Linux, but it's really, really good. Quick, snappy, straight to the point. Does what you want it to do. Very reliable distribution. I'd love to use this alongside Arch Linux. Have Arch Linux as my should we say my work version of Linux, and have OpenSUSE as my home desktop environment. Anyway, now we're gonna go on to Red Hat Linux. Red Hat. They used to run something that was fucking mint called CentOS. Before they ruined CentOS, it was good, and then they ruined it, and then they got rid of it and killed off CentOS. Now, they have something else, and that is called, and they currently run another distro, which I used to thought was alright, but then they made the stupid decision with the source material and stuff like that, and the source code, and now it's just a lot of crap. Fedora Linux. So yeah. Now that I've covered that, I'm going to cover something else. I'm just saying what they are and giving you a little brief rundown. I'm not going to actually go fully into it, because then we'd be here for about 4 hours. And I don't want to do a 4-hour stream of me talking gibberish about Linux. rather do it about a topic that people would be interested in. So yeah, then we have Gen 2 Linux. There's a guy on YouTube called Chris Titus Tech, and then he also has Chris Titus Tech Talk, and he literally said that the best usage for Gen 2 would be for like a shop, like a supermarket operating system for like their tills and stuff, because it would be good at doing that one thing, whereas Microsoft Windows, that behind the scene crashes. This wouldn't, because there's like less problems to solve, and plus it'd be quick, more reliant, snappy, and it would never break. If things were done properly, it would never break. So yeah, that, as I say, is Linux. Linux, there we go. Tux, good old Tux the penguin. And then we also have, one second, Windows. Now I'm going to tell you something. As a kid, I grew up with, my family home PC, Windows. I grew up with Windows, of course, like an OG Windows XP. Probably my favourite version of Windows is probably Windows XP. It was mint. I mean, come on. Windows XP, and then Windows 7. Windows 7 was good. We used to have Windows 7 at secondary school as well. But Windows 7 was good. Windows 7, and what else was that we had? I also did it Windows. I've used Windows 8 on my own personal laptop that I had, and then Windows 8.1 on my laptop and on a desktop PC. Then I had Windows 10, and now I have Windows 11. But yeah, that's pretty good for an operating system. So yeah, if it's come up with that. So what else I'm going to talk about is obviously, where is it? Yeah, right. People say, "Oh, I have an Amazon Alexa. I have a Google Home." Well, I had a Google Home, and then things stopped working proper on it. And I was like, "Well, I'm sick and tired of this Google shit fucking up all the time. So I know what I'll do. I'll get an Alexa. I get an Amazon Alexa, and the Amazon Alexa was amazing. The Amazon Alexa, quite frankly, was absolutely amazing. I've got it now, and it does what I want it to do. So yeah, money, it's a crime. Yeah, it is a crime, because in games like GTA, you can literally steal it in games and stuff when you kill people in the game. I think that's this morning's quick stream done. See you all tonight for the Star Wars stream in a galaxy far, far away. Thanks for watching TSUNAMICAST today, and yeah, we'll be back soon. Thanks for watching, people. And if you've been offended by profanity, look, I am your father. Really? Not last time I checked, you were.
The wave is crashing. With Tsunami Lord, can't you carry it? They're always action-packed. Surviving the waves, just a big wave of taste.
Hold on tight. Yeah.
Tsunami Lord, cage your care right in this way.
TSUNAMICAST.